Who loves eggs? I do. So this is our first Whatever Wednesday where we're going to show you RV cooking. And today our feature is eggs. And I'm going to show you how to make the perfect hard-boiled eggs in your Instant Pot. So if you'd like to see more videos like this featuring RV living, RV cooking, tips and tricks and hacks, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Let's get to it. Let's boil some eggs. We're going to make Instant Pot hard-boiled eggs. Super easy. 5 minutes pressure, 5 minutes resting, 5-minute cold water bath. How easy is that? So,
and this is cool because you don't have to have a pot of boiling water on your stove burning through propane.
No, you don't. And you know, these are nice. You don't have to have these, but these are little egg holders that you can use to stack the eggs in. You can just use the regular trivet. You know, the regular trivet and line your little eggs up on the bottom.
Oh, you just lay them on there?
Yeah.
So these we picked up at Kohl's.
Yeah, in their cooking section. It was kind of cool. I wasn't expecting to, I'd never seen this before. So basically they just stack like this. Put eggs on the bottom, eggs on the top. You can put a couple extra in the middle. Depending on what size Instant Pot you have, you can do up to like 16 eggs at a time. So we have the Instant Pot Lux model, so we're going to be able to do, I only have 10 here, or 11 here, but we could probably fit a lot more in there. So you start off 1 cup of water. You always have to have water if you're going to use the pressure cooker setting in here, otherwise it's not going to do its job. So we'll go ahead and set the bottom one down, pop our little eggs in there, and then we'll add these other ones on top. They are kind of large.
Oh, you're
there we go. So I'm going to do 12. Well, it busted one, so I'm just going to do 12 because why not? All right, so then you go ahead and give it a good seal, plug it in. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the egg button, and it's going to automatically start it for 5. And we'll make sure it's on sealing, not venting. Venting is for, say, if you're going to be doing like using it like a crock pot instead of, you know, like it's just a regular lid and you're not pressure cooking it. So we'll wait for this to get up to pressure, and then once it gets up to pressure, you'll hear a little pop because the little thing will pop up and it will start its timer.
All right, so as far as releasing the pressure, do you recommend you do that inside your RV or outside of your RV? Well,
this one is probably fine because it's eggs. It's not, but if you're cooking like a stew or something, I don't actually even have a one. If you're doing a stew or say clam chowder, which we've made before, or anything that is not just water, you need to release it outside or everything in your camper is going to smell funny.
Little hint here. If you're looking to meet friends at an RV park, use your Instant Pot, and when you take it outside and release the steam, that scent of deliciousness is going to waft all over the RV park, and you'll see people walking by like, hey! So you can invite them over for some fresh food.
Yep.
Delicious home-cooked meals.
Yep.
Oh, you hear it.
It's boiling, so it's getting hot. And these are nothing to be scared of. You know, I know some people have a fear of pressure cookers and whatnot. It's nothing to be scared of.
And there's plenty of room in, so this was in Dutch, in Casper, and now in Tandy. So 3 different RVs with this size, and we have not had an issue with storage.
You know, granted, here I have to store it with the cover off, but that's fine. You know, that's not a big deal. If it's under the sink, all of its accessories fit under there with it, so it's good. A watched Instant Pot never gets up to pressure.
Yeah, that's old wives' tale. Okay, so now what?
The timer will start in a minute or so.
You can tell this thing gets used a lot. Oh.
There it is. So.
5 minutes.
Do, 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 do. Now we just wait. So it does like 6 or 8 beeps, and then it will start its post-cooking release. So if you just left it, it would release the pressure on its own, and for some things that's fine, but for this you only want to do 5 minutes. So you just wait till the timer gets to L5.
So it just went from 5 to 6. What does that mean?
It means it's done. It's been done.
We're done?
Yeah, so we can unplug it. And then...
So we've got our vent is up and on and open.
Never touch this with your hands. It is hot steam. It will burn the bejesus out of your hand. So usually I use a wooden spoon, but we don't have any here yet. So I'm actually going to turn it a little bit so it doesn't go all over the microwave. Okay, you ready?
Begin.
It wasn't on for very long, so it didn't like... Usually there's a lot more pressure than that. Like if you're cooking a soup or a roast or something, it will have a lot more pressure. So we're going to do an ice bath. Uh-oh. Ice bath for... There's no ice cube.
I may have had a drink last night and I forgot.
Bring it closer.
And all it says is 5 minutes to cool, yeah?
Yeah, and then should be very easy to peel when you first, after they've cooled for 5 minutes. Gotcha. All right, then we just let these sit in a cold water bath for 5 minutes. And we'll leave these on the counter so that they can chill as much as they're going to chill without actually having ice.
If I knew that you needed ice, I may have remembered that I should have made ice.
Yeah. But you can make ice now.
Nobody wants to see that video. How to make ice in an RV. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and we're going to put this to the test. Look at that. That's like the perfect egg.
It surely is.
Now, would one member from the audience like to come up and try the hard-boiled egg?
Well, let's cut it open and see what it looks like. It should be perfectly golden.
It's warm.
Yeah.
How is it, sir?
It's good.
Look at that.
Happiness.
So it's,
form.
again, it's
5 minutes of pressure on either egg or manual setting, 5 minutes of resting after it's done, and then 5 minutes of a cold water bath. Tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to eat that. All right, so those eggs, I mean, they're absolutely perfect. And usually with...
Boiling them in the water, they split and crack and get full of water, and some parts of them are good and some parts of them are rubbery.
And as RVers and full-time travelers, we're at different elevations all the time. And elevation does affect your boiling of eggs and heat and time and stuff. You don't even have to worry about that with Instant Pot. So where do we get this?
Mindfulmom.com. So thank you very much for the recipe, and it works.
It certainly does.
Thank you for watching. We'd love to share our journey with you. So hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you know when a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your comments down below and hit the like button.